Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, guys. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. We have Boss Fan 1990 today. He is anonymous. He has gone anonymous on us. Well, he sent me this T43 replay looking for advice on what he could have done to win, and I watched this thing and I went, I did. I think maybe there's one point. We'll take a look at this. This was a heck of a game by Bossman. I want you guys to concentrate on the pixel sniping that he manages. I think this is more about just one of those games where RNG says, you know, you are everything until at one point, one critical point. So snipes that guy, no problem. That was pretty standard shot, no problem. He came up there and he had a lot of pixels to hit. But let's watch how he handles this. Now his team ignores the east side, invests heavily on the west side. The enemy team does the vice versa, right? They're over on the east side and send almost nobody to the west side. A couple heavies in the middle, and we got some sniper-lipa ding-dong going on down here. I would be careful about driving in front of people like that, Boss Fan. You're kind of just taking over where this guy is shooting. You are deconflicted a bit, and maybe you knew that, but watch this. Is this one of the hits? No, it's not. Here's one. Just boop. No problem. I hit where I aim. I am the Boss Fan. So that one goes into him. He backs out. There's a 30-45 up here, but he's kind of ignoring it. You can see that a lot of his team is filtering down behind there. Watch this. Is this one of the hits? Yeah, this is it. What the? And he just sits there, and the Tiger doesn't shit. This is not... I don't recognize this World of Tanks. I am not certain what... I don't know what server you are on, or whether this is a different kind of World of Tanks you are playing, because this is outrageous. So we move around a little bit, and that's not the end of it, folks. I'm not carrying on about one little snipe. Just wait. You just wait. You just wait. There goes the Tiger 1. Things are looking pretty good. They are a little bit ahead, 3-4, and one thing I was going to say, well, what you need to do is move down to the city, but pretty much about the time I would have, once that Tiger was no longer sitting there keeping you from moving, that was more or less when you moved. I thought that was a good idea. Now, getting that AMX 1375 out might have been good as well. Now, here's kind of one of the spots I'm thinking if you're doing the 2020 hindsight. You might have thought about going back. Unfortunately, it's just your EBR Hotchkiss. There were a couple other guys with him at one point. Would have been nice if you guys could have swept up that back end a little bit. It looks like the city is sorted right now. But let's see what happens. Because that 1375 plays kind of heavily into what happens about mid-game. So we move in here, though. We've got lots of targets. I like this. You're pushing in and supporting. These guys are all sitting here where they get shot in the side by the Eagle 7 like Muppets. They need to either move across. Everyone needed to come down this road and get rid of these guys. Look, what the... I don't think he was even aiming at that guy, but he found a pixel. I don't even... So you just, like... you just put the gun in the vague direction. Boom. Third person. I'd have rammed him for the last hit points. He decides not to try to get a shot, so that's good. You should have eaten another shot right there. Artillery comes in. I'd have just, like I said, driven forward after I shot him and rammed him. But you got him dead. No complaints, really. I'm going to come find this Cromwell B. Watch this. So you just come around here and... Snap. Got him. Watch this shot. And he's going to try to get away and snap. Got him. Okay. Fantastic. By the way, these are with AP shells, folks. I don't think he's even delved in. Maybe he took a couple APCR shots earlier at the Tiger, but I don't know. Now watch RNG sort them out here. All right, yeah, okay, there I am. I'm looking for a shot. No, that guy's looking. No. No, let's stick out a little bit. We'll come out here. Watch this. Oh, it hit him though. What the? Bounce. Can't go bounce. This is awesome. I think he takes a hit here. Nope. He's hiding. Watch this. Boop. What in the actual heck? I don't even want to really commentate here on, or commentate? Whatever I'm trying to do here. I don't even want to comment on how you might win this. I'm just sitting here watching this RNG happen. Watch this. I think this is another one. Boop. What? And that guy missed. We're going to take a hit here. What? How? How did that hit? It was... He was aimed, the dude moved away, and the... Watch this. Boop! Are you actually kidding? I mean, watch him. The master of pixel sniping. This is unbelievable. I will say one thing. Very smooth on the mouse as far as putting the pipper right where he wants it. And that's the first part of hitting. Now, tactically, I don't know if I would have moved up here. I don't feel like you had enough power to get where you're going. It works out for you, at least for a while. I think you were thinking about pushing in. You do get lit. This was smart moving back a bit. The Artie is still alive, but I think it dies pretty quickly. The Easy 8's over there messing with it. That guy's down below, so I don't think you're going to get shot there. Watch this. You hit him, though. That cost you a little bit. So that's why I was saying, I don't know. I don't like that move. I would have still been back there. You were doing fine where you were. There wasn't enough pressure being put on by your team for you to move up there without them being able to pretty much concentrate on you. Boop! What? This is awesome. A little too much, I think, sniper view coming around corners. But if you can handle it, it's a little distracting for me, but it works out for you pretty decently. A lot of low hit point guys on his team, on Boss Van's team, so he's just really kind of poking around here trying to find a way to get another shot on one of these dudes. They've all turtled up. Really what the red team should have done is gone all right across the bridge, come after Boss Van and taken him down together. There's a 1375. Now he dies. That's important. Super Hellcat. I'd have charged that Super Hellcat because I think you do what I thought you were going to do. I think you were trying to see if he was looking at you. He is completely... He takes a hit and you just come in here and ram him to death. This is perfect. Exactly. Well done. Now it's 2-3. We got this dicked. You can take one hit. Now, that's the important thing. So here's... Usually I don't get to the end of a replay without really a clear avenue of how you could have done better. I think the little move up cost you some hit points you didn't need to take. And maybe poking just a little too much with that many of their guys there not pressured. They were able to just kind of turtle up. But that being said, it's this last area here that maybe got you. So you come over here. You can take one hit from the Eagle 7. I think you needed to push in and just take him down, accept the one hit you were going to get, and gun him down while your T-34-85M was still alive. Now, you're being very careful, once again, looking for the pixel, and that guy is sitting up top. Your 30-45 is pinned down. He can't really go much of anywhere. You shoot, and the Eagle 7 wisely comes out, takes position. All right, right there. So now you got him. Now you got him. In fact, I would have probably charged right at him right now to get rid of that guy. This was probably the point, because the problem is you're going to lose your 30-45M. And you needed him against the derping E2. You take a more careful route, you're going to come around the back, but unfortunately you're not going to be able to take that get him. So I think I would have went right at him, make sure that that E2 didn't have time to come off that hill. We're going to eventually get there. We kind of come up here and we're sort of, what are we going to do? Nope, not quite. And oh geez, now the 30-45 is going down. And I believe this is probably where you thought the same thing. You start to see that guy die. He's not going to last long. I think he dies here real quick. Back, back, back. And so, like I was saying, had you just gone in and taken the hit, I think it's a 240 Alpha gun. There's a small chance he high rolls and kills you, but that was the chance you had. And then after all of that RNG, can you actually believe it? After all that pixel sniping, he gets to this critical phase, rushes the shot just a little bit, and does not get the kill, because that would have been absolutely huge. Now he's going to have to take a hit to win this thing. And he does that, takes out the Eagle 7, but unfortunately he's an easy one shot, and he's at least 2, maybe 3, to take down the E2. I like the retreat. I would have done this myself. I like what you did when you come around the corner. Now here's the interesting thing, because you're going to know there he is. All right, so he sees you, and there he is. He's coming around the corner. You can't really side scrape because he's gonna derp you. You kind of do a couple peeks. I'd be very careful because if he'd have taken one of your corner tracks right there, he'd have taken you down. I think right here I would have set up about right here, maybe a little bit to the right, where I can actually see between that tank and the edge and shoot him as he came, and then start backing and hope beyond hope that I can reload in time. As he comes around the corner, I can get that one more shot into him if he's a two-shot. So you sit there for a second, then you back off, and that's what surprised me a little bit. There you go. So he is still on the cap, but he actually surprises me and everybody else, because as you turn around, he does the right thing. He just came in. So he was at 300. My eyes don't work so good. What, 380 something? Is that what we got there? 368. So 180, 180 is, yeah, you needed good rolls, not high rolls necessarily, but good slightly above average rolls to take him down. But that last little critical piece. So I think really at the end of the day, if you could have taken down the Eagle 7 a little bit earlier and preserved your 3045M, the miss kind of hurt you. That's a lot of RNG. It's pretty funny after all those crazy snapshots and pixel sniping that one broadside shot missed him. Because if you could have had the hit points from that one hit, it would have taken him a while to derp you to death, and you'd had a much better chance. But that was a good game, man. 4 kills, 2,773 damage, 100 assists on that. Just, I think, some little things rather than sort of big things, because I liked your initial positioning, your movement with the flow. I think you made a lot of good decisions right there until kind of the end game, maybe a little aggressive move up. That cost you some hit points, and then just a little bit of mismanagement against the Eagle 7, and it's unfortunate that your other two buddies died peeking and poking against the E2 up there, who obviously had a good game with 7 kills. All right, boss fan, there you go. I'm sorry if I couldn't come down on a direct, hey, here's how you win, but that was fun to watch. The RNG thing, that was that was out of control. That's all I've got, guys. Thanks for your support of the channel. If you like what you saw, learn something, give me a subscribe. That's all I've got. We will see you.